Hello, friends, and welcome to D&M Disney News and More, episode 54. There is always something going on in Disney, and my commitment to you is to bring to you the latest Disney news. Before we get started, here are the handles to my social media platform: Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter. If you're following me there, thank you. If you are not, consider so. I invite you to come over, check it out. You like what you see, go ahead and give me a follow. Friends, today we're going to begin with a very hot topic: price increases going on at Disney World. There is a reason why Bob Chapek is also known as Bob Paycheck. And we've seen some increases as of late. And in my opinion, they're nickel and diming. They're trying to get as much money as possible with the least amount of people visiting the park. And it's a shame. And a lot of people are upset. Annual passes have gone up. They are currently being sued because of the park reservation system that they have currently going on, which I have been a victim of. Why? Because if I'm paying an annual pass and I'm paying top tier, and there are some times where I cannot visit a park because the reservations are all booked. And it upsets me when I want to visit a park and I cannot, being that I am paying the amount of money that I am paying. So a lot of people are upset. And then on top of that, they have increased the prices of a lot of things. And I'm going to be talking about some of those price increases, but they're not limited to the ones I'm going to be talking about. There are a lot of price increases. All right. So let's go ahead and get started with some of those. One of the increases that we're seeing is on the Capture Your Moment photo opportunities. If you're not familiar with that, that is Disney's Capture Your Moment. You would pay $79 and you would get a photo pass photographer for 20 minutes. You can actually do this with up to 8 people, pay $79, take the photographs, 20 minutes worth of photographs, different angles, whatever you wanted to do. This is available in all four of the theme parks, but now it has jumped up to $99. And the worst thing about it is that you're still getting 20 minutes. So you're paying $20 more and you're getting the same amount of time, which is 20 minutes. You know what? If you're going to increase it by $20, which I think is a huge increase, you should at least give 10 more minutes, right? Make it $99 for 30 minutes, right? And then it's kind of more worth it. Even though I think that if you're visiting Disney for the first time and you want to take a lot of photographs and you have a group of people, I think it's worth the $99. I still think it's worth $99. Yeah. However, it is an increase. And like I said, I think Disney is nickel and diming us, and I'm going to give you some proof of that on the next slide. But this is one of the increases that we see. Now, if you're wondering, you can do back-to-back packages. So if you want to take more than just 20 minutes, you can do two of the $99 packages, right? And now you're paying $40 additional dollars. But, if you want 40 minutes, that's what you get. But again, this is a huge price increase. They're making more money and they're giving us the same amount of time. Here's another example of the price increases in Walt Disney World. Some of the popular sit-down meet and greet dining experiences, like in Chef Mickey, that has also gotten a price increase. For breakfast, if you were an adult, you used to pay $42. Now you're paying $45. Children between 3 and 9 paid $27. Now it's $29. Little stuff like Mickey Mouse movies used to be $6.49. Now you're paying $6.99. 50-cent increase, again, nickel and diming. If you went there for dinner, you would pay $55 as an adult. Now you're paying $60. Children 3 and 9 would pay $36. Now it's $38. Beer, hard cider, hard seltzers are going up from $6.75 to $8.50, or in some cases from $11.25 to $12.75. Drinks like the rum swizzle has gone up from $14 to $14.50. Stuff like that, like little increases, but nonetheless, they're increases. Now, Chef Mickey is not the only restaurant taking some price increases. The Tusker House also. If you went there for lunch or dinner, an adult would pay $55. Now it's $59. Children between 3 and 9 used to be $36. Now it's $38. Also, at Be Our Guest has gotten a price increase. Be Our Guest is at Magic Kingdom. For lunch and dinner, you used to pay $62, right? Now it's $67. So adults have gotten a $5 increase overall. Children, a $2 increase, right? It used to be $37. Now it's $39 at Be Our Guest. And, drinks have gone up 50 cents and so forth. Storybook dining has also gone up. Adults would pay 60, now it's $65, and so forth and so on. Hollywood and Vine got another increase as well over at Hollywood Studios. Adults, right, would pay $55, now it's 59. Mimosas from $13 to $14. Again, $1 increase. Come on, give me a break. And then Captain's Mai Tai, $14, now it's $14.50. Nickel and diming, folks. Nickel and diming. So those are some of the price increases. Again, I'm only showing two examples of many others, and there's a reason why a lot of people are upset, and there's a reason why the money is flying out the window. All right, so enough of price increases. I don't want to get too worked up. I do have some good news, and Disney has announced that Disney's After Hours is returning in January. January 4th, they're going to be doing this event at the Hollywood Studios, and on January the 9th at Magic Kingdom. Now, if you're not familiar with After Hours, but you are familiar with Extra Magic Hours back in the day, it's kind of the same thing. However, for this event, you do have to pay, and the prices range from $129 to $159 per night, depending on what night you go to. You can already purchase or book some of these experiences. That began October the 7th. If you stayed at a resort, it began October the 4th. So now you can go ahead and purchase these tickets. And this is a great way to be able to attend the parks, right? You can actually enter the park at 7 p.m. before the event starts, and then obviously when they usher out the general crowd, you stay behind and enjoy the parks after hours. So this is something very awesome. Again, it's similar to Extra Magic Hours from back in the day. However, this is a paid event. I believe some treats are included. I think some drinks are included with this. You're paying $159, right? So I think some of this stuff is included. So I think it's worth it, especially if you want to avoid the long lines and waits. This is a great opportunity to go to the theme park and be able to ride the popular attractions, without having to wait in line forever and ever, or without having to worry about purchasing Genie Plus or any of that. So it is coming back beginning January. Again, January 4th is going to be at Hollywood Studios, and January 9th, it's going to be happening in Magic Kingdom. In other news, Disney has announced that they're going to be offering a new pass holder popcorn bucket. Now, do we know what it looks like? No, I don't know what it looks like. But however, Disney did give us a clue that it is going to be featuring Mickey Mouse. It is going to be featuring Mickey Mouse in its newer animated version, and I'm looking very forward to it. As soon as the design is made available, obviously I'm going to bring it to you guys. But great news for annual pass holders. A new popcorn bucket is going to be available, and it's going to feature our favorite mouse, Mickey Mouse. Also coming very soon, don't forget about the Hey Disney Alexa voice assistant, and new details have been announced, right? And now we know that it's going to be compatible with Magic Band Plus, which I think is very, very cool. So the Disney version of the Alexa will be available on all devices, but a special software or version is going to be available for guests at the Disney World resorts. And you're going to be able to play some games, use your Magic Band Plus, and it's going to act kind of like a game show style buzzard, reacting with lights and haptics. The Hey Disney will help, at the resort, asking questions about the parks, and also providing concierge services, which is very, very cool. Another cool feature is that you're going to be able to kind of hear 25 Disney character voices, included Pixar, Marvel, Star Wars, and Muppets, and characters like Olaf. It's going to give the weather reports. You're going to be able to hear alarms and so forth and so on. So that is coming very soon. I'm glad they're actually making this available at the home, because that's what I have at home. I actually have this one here on my night table, and I do have the Mickey ears. Although this one here is kind of commemorating the 50-year anniversary, so mine doesn't look like that. It has the traditional red uh, Mickey Mouse shorts, but nonetheless, I'm very excited to get that update, and I'm also glad that it's compatible with the Magic Band Plus. Previously, I was thinking a couple of days ago how disappointed I really am with the Disney Band Plus, and how the interactions, there are not a lot of interactions, and the interactions are not like wow amazing. And not only that, but another thing that kind of upsets me about the Magic Band Plus, and listen, I already purchased it, so it is what it is. But another thing I don't like about the Magic Band Plus is that the charging, right? It takes forever to charge this thing fully. Like I had it charging for like 5 hours and it still had not charged fully. And the battery drains like so fast. So I'm glad they made this available so at least I can use it. I can use my Magic Band Plus not only with the 50-year anniversary statues, but now I can use it at home and get my money's worth. So that's kind of my opinion on that. Speaking of Magic Band Plus, there is breaking news. Magic Band Plus has finally come to Disneyland beginning October the 26th. However, if you are a Magic Key holder, DVC, or a cast member, you were able to start purchasing your Magic Band Plus beginning October the 19th. So by now, you probably already have one, being that today is October the 22nd. But starting October the 26th, it's going to be available to everybody over at Disneyland. A piece of advice: if you are going to purchase one, make sure you fully charge your Magic Band Plus the day before you go to the park. Not only does it take long, as I previously mentioned, for the battery to fully charge, but the battery drains pretty fast. Okay. And also make sure that you have a backup. Maybe you have another Magic Band from previous purchases, and I would recommend that you take that as well. Or maybe you can use your Apple Watch like I do. So for me, I have the Magic Band Plus on my right hand, and then I have my Apple Watch on my left. So I have that as a backup. Now, if you are going to purchase one, you can go to Downtown Disney District over at World of Disney Pin Traders. You can purchase that there. Over at Disney Land Emporium, Pioneer Mercantile, Tomorrow Landing, which is reopening on October 26th, by the way. Disney California Adventure Park, Elias & Co., Trolley Treats, Oswald, Seaside Souvenirs. Also at the hotels and the resorts, you can get your hands on the Disney Magic Band Plus. Now, it is no secret that Splash Mountain is being turned into Tiana's Bayou Adventure, and there is an update. Disney currently filed a permit to start work for the Tiana's Bayou Adventure. They filed this permit on October the 13th, and we don't have a lot of details as far as when Splash Mountain is going to be shut down and when they're going to start rebuilding this attraction and turning it into Tiana's Bayou Adventure. But we do know that the permit ends on June 30th, 2024. So what does that mean? It could mean that by that time, they'll be able to be done with the attraction and opening for us. It was announced at D23 Expo that it was going to be expected to open on late of 2024. So it kind of coincides with the work permit. Again, they did announce that on late 2024, this attraction is going to be open. Disney filed a permit to start the work. We don't know when Splash Mountain is going to be shut down, and we do know that the permit ends on June the 30th. Now, the project is being called CY 1899. Don't know what that means, but that is some of the updates that we have in regards to Tiana's Bayou Adventure. So stay tuned for more details as they come out. I will be bringing them here on DNM. Now for some sad news. Dame Angela Lansbury, the voice of Mrs. Potts, has passed away at the age of 94. She passed away peacefully at her home, and she was not only known as the voice of Miss Potts in Beauty and the Beast, but she was also the star of Murder, She Wrote from back in the day. And she had a very long lasting career in the entertainment industry, which was over 80 years. And, she won a couple of awards, including the BAFTA Lifetime Achievement Award, and she also became a Disney legend back in 1995. And so, again, we lost a voice of one of the very iconic characters in Beauty and the Beast, Dame Angela Lansbury. Our thoughts and prayers are with your family, and you're going to be missed. All right, so now for some very exciting news. We finally have a date that Fantasmic is finally coming back, which is November the 3rd. Previously, Disney had announced that it was coming or returning in November, but now we know it's November the 3rd. Very excited to go and finally see Fantasmic for the first time in over probably 2.5 years. And I tried to get a reservation for November the 3rd. They were all sold out or they were all booked, but I was able to get one for November the 4th. Very excited to finally go there. The show is changing. A lot of new things have been added to it, and I'm very excited to finally go there. Cast members have been practicing. A lot of stuff has been going on in there, and finally we have a date, November the 3rd. Fantasmic is coming back. Very excited for that. And friends, that is what I have for today. I want to thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. Episode 54. I want to thank all of you for watching this video. Please don't forget to hit the thumbs like on your way out. And I'm going to end this video like I always do. We came, we saw, and we conquered. And do me a favor. Have a wonderful day. Peace.